the boxing of cranes I've started here, and the way I've started is to begin at one corner and putting the cranes in sequence, going in a clockwise direction. In the process of putting these cranes in, you can see they kind of bunch up on one side. When you put the crane strings in, look for the deepest point. You notice way over here on this side, I have bare box. We want to make the layers even at the bottom. So always put the cranes down in the lowest point. You can rattle the box just a little bit. String of cranes coming down, and I'm putting it in the lower point, the lowest point down there, kind of straight, and then going into the next slot so that the slots are filled in a clockwise direction. There we go, low point down there, filling in. Again, filling in, maybe shaking the box just a little, kind of nudging them down. They fill down. Now we're coming to a point where we started, and here's where we're going to begin overlapping. If this is necessary, then we're going to overlap the buttons, and when we overlap buttons, we don't want the two buttons to get twisted. So what I'm using is a piece of paper, and that piece of paper folds around the string, the button on the outside, and then it goes down into the slot, and there we go. So that's a doubled. Next string, same thing, little piece of paper, put it on the button goes back on the outside, and there it is right there. Another string coming up, and again we're filling in the low spots. Here's the piece of paper, and there's the tag. So these are doubled, and when we reach the last string that we put in, we're going to put a label in here, and this label has some numbers on it. It's not important. What we do is put